Hey everyone, welcome back. It is Griiix. I have been away, but you know what? I think it's time for me to start adding more videos into my archives. What better way to do it is when they added new weapons for all the tanks. I actually don't know how many tanks are in there, like 40 something, but anyways, I'm just gonna do a quick review on each tank. I'll separate it into each individual video so that it can be in my archive playlist and all that stuff. So if there is a specific tank that you guys like, be sure to check it out. I will give you my full kind of assessment, prediction, and analysis of the weapon. But mind you, just to keep this in mind, all the weapons you see here as of right now, it is still going through beta testing, so chances are in the real game, once it is released, it's going to be a little bit different. Maybe, maybe not, whether it be by damage or whatever it may be, or sometimes they might even change it if it's just super underpowered or overpowered. Anyways, I will see you. All right, guys, we are going to quickly take a look at ICE. ICE is one of my main the tanks I use in my main lineup. I've tried the weapon yesterday and I wasn't too happy with it, but some people told me it does dig and damage. I don't know, maybe I gotta play around with it again, but I have my reasons for not thinking that it's viable, and I'll show you why once I can see the trajectory line. Unless again there is if there's something that I'm missing. This is not a good map for it, but hey, it is what it is, right? You got to play to the hands that you were dealt. Okay, so first of all, if you just shoot it like this, you don't do more damage compared to S2, so you have to shoot it high, and chances are if there's downwind you can't use it. And if you look, the weapon splits, like, so this is where it's gonna hit, but the weapon splits at the top. That means you kind of have to hit right on top of the target, right? And this is gonna be a hard one, so actually I'm gonna change the map because I want to open map just to really get a feel for it, because I want to just show you. I think the wind affects where it drops. And because like when the way it opens left and right, and then obviously your main weapon is in the middle. That means chances are, even if it's a strong wind left or right, like you're not gonna get all three balls to hit, right? Theoretically, like, am I crazy for thinking that, right? So whereas S2, it opens after it hits the ground or the target. So there's always a chance where one of the balls will hit. Maybe not both, but at least one, right? So let me just try here. Look, I actually gotta shoot pretty fucking high up. I'm gonna move closer just to... like, and again, the bomb and body shit doesn't work anymore, so I don't think it's gonna even work. Yeah, like it's bare, like, yeah, okay, 9 is strong, but like fuck, it's not perfectly vertical down, and I couldn't even get it right, and I even moved. So maybe this will do it better because the wind is different. Okay, so one. Nope. Fuck. Yeah, I got to full power it on a 9 wind. But as you can see, just hitting with that weapon alone without the balls opening, it's actually really weak. Okay, let's see here. right? So I guess it really digs, but the damage is so weak. And it's not like the S2 has weak digging capability. It's good, right? And mind you, I'm shooting it through like 2 explosion clouds, so of course it's gonna do good explosion. But I'm just saying the damage is like, what is this used for? Like, why would I use this over S2? Like, give me a good reason why. Can someone explain that to me? Like, maybe I'm not seeing something. Yeah, okay, maybe it's the digging capability. Maybe. But mind you, I'm shooting through 3 fucking explosion clouds, though. Like, this is it. This is a false representation. Okay, just 1. Okay, even with 1 cloud, it digs quite a bit. Maybe it's a digging thing. Maybe. Hey, like, honestly, Ice has a very strong weapon on its own. S2 is fucking really good. So maybe it's just a digging capability thing. Maybe the bombs that split up, the explosion range is fucking insane. You know what? Let me try. Just the bomb. Just a tip. Okay. See? Okay. Maybe it's for digging purposes. So maybe I'm looking at it wrong, right? Because if SS like drills and digs, baby, right? And there's damage. So what else can you do if it already digs and damage? So yeah, maybe it is just a digging thing. It's just an extra weapon for you to bunge, right? Like, so if I want to, maybe I actually I offset it. Again, I'm just thinking out loud, guys, because that's what I do. Okay, I'm gonna try and see how much it digs. Will I bunge him? But oh, fucking missed. Okay, so it affect. Okay, so the bombs that drop is affected by the wind. So that's why I completely fucking missed. So maybe, okay, so maybe because I aimed like that, so if I do that. Now he's dead for sure, but I want to see. Yeah, so it is greatly affected by the wind. The bombs that come out. So here's my verdict. I think it's just a flat B. Because and here's the reason why. Because the 2 bombs from the initial trajectory, it opens up left to right, so far apart that it's not. I mean, it did dig, but it took a lot of shots to dig that deep. So maybe if you really need your SS module somehow, which I don't think you really need it because the S2 does good digging capability, but the S4 digs even more, but you just lose out on damage. So, I mean, there is a time and place for it, just not every single game, that most likely. Because overall, like, if you need 3 SS bars to get it, it means you're already starting with S2. Unless they purposely go to the front cliff so that you can't use S2. But at that point, S4 doesn't help it either. Unless the wind does, but just to be safe, I would use S1. I mean, it's a B or B minus to me, honestly. Like, I don't know. Maybe if they made the bomb split more closer to the center rather than so far off to the left and so far off to the right, if it was more center, it would be more useful. Because obviously that map, there was a lot of land under, but it took a lot of shots to do it, right? And if I were to play a real game, he'd be dead if I were to just use S2, and he'd be halfway down there rather than, you know, all the way down there and then die. So it's a B minus B for me. And mind you, I use ice on one of my main lineups, so I'm not a ice pro, but I understand the concept of ice and how to use it. So yeah, take that information with a grain of salt. Anyways, let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.